Hello everyone. So today's Commander night at the local game store, so I figured I'd show you one of the decks that I will be taking today. It is my mono white Commander deck, and the way I like to build my monocolored decks is I have a selection of commanders. I usually go with Daxos. This is a life game based deck. So Daxos coming out on turn 2 is great because it starts my life gain early. On top of Daxos, I also have Linden, the Steadfast Queen, also gains life. The next one is not really a life gain deck or life gain commander, however, it does help getting that card draw. And in addition to that, it also prevents people from attacking. It does have lifelink. Now the purpose of the deck is to gain life, so I have cards like Angel of Vitality, Nyx Fleece Ram, a few enters, gain life when a creature enters, so Pious Evangel, Core Celebrant, Impassioned Orator. Soul Mender is just life gain, just tapping, gain 1 life. There are new ones that have come out, I just haven't added them to the deck. I will eventually whenever I go to upgrade it. One of the things that I do need to change in this deck is the card draw. I don't have a lot of card draw in this deck. One of my favorites is Esper Sentinel. Card draw also prevents opponents from casting non-creature spells. Well, not prevents them, but hinders them. On top of the life gain, this deck is also a token generator go wide. So I have Mentor of the Meek. I can pay 1 to draw a card with a creature power 2 or less enters the battlefield under my control, and then Dawn of Hope. Card draw, but I can pay 4 to create a 1/1 white soldier creature token to help me with the getting flooded with mana. With all the life gain that I'm going to be doing, Griffin Airy will make me a 2/2 white Griffin whenever I gain 3 or more life per turn. Castle Ardenvale, that will give me more tokens. Field of Glory, either soldiers or angels depending on how much mana you spin into it. And Recruit the Worthy, I like this because of the buyback cost, I can do it over and over again. Now, how will I clear the board so that my little tiny creatures can swing through? Well, I have a few. Day of Judgment destroys all creatures. Ravnica at War, since I am playing monocolored, exiles all multicolored permanents. Phyrexian Rebirth, I get a big dude when all the little ones die. And then Martial Coup, which makes me soldiers and also wipes the board. What are the win conditions of this deck? Well, life gain obviously, so with that much life I can use Aetherflux Reservoir, which pay 50 to ping someone for 50. Felidar Sovereign, which I've yet to win because it doesn't make it a full round. I also have Sarah Avatar, which enough life, I'll take out a few people. On top of that, not really a win condition, but this helps me get there, is Armored Ascension. Since it is monocolor, my creatures, the creature I enchant gets +1/+1 for each plane, which I have a lot of. And the combo piece, Heliod, Sun Crowned, and Triskelion. These 2 on the field, I can just ping everybody for everything. I do have 3 of my favorite cards in this deck. The first one is going to be Dawn's Charm. No one's expecting a counterspell in white. So there's this one, and I believe Mana Tithe is the other one, which I don't have. Mary of the Sky Ruin. Beginning of your upkeep, if you control 7 or more planes, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, which I love this card. And the third card that I really like in this deck is High Market. can sacrifice my little 1/1s to gain life. So the point of this deck is to gain as much life as possible, while at the same time bringing down your opponents. Now, the going wide part of this deck is created by Audric. So if you want to go that route, you have Audric Lunarch Marshal. There are a lot of creatures in here that do have keyword abilities. And then there's also Audric Master Tactician. You assign the blockers how you want. It's a great way to get through and swing out. But yeah, that's the deck that I'll be playing tonight. Question is, who should be my commander? Thank you for watching.